What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this asset for upcoming days and weeks. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video somewhere at this point when this asset was at roughly 41 cents. And since I made my previous video, this asset went higher and it gained from its all-time low to this swing high about 61% to its value. And on the one hand, definitely it is a very good achievement. And previously I've told you that in general, in the long-term perspective, this asset should go lower. And back in the days, I've caught a lot of its movements to the upside, but I did stop to do it because a lot of people just saying that they want to invest in this company and they want to wait till this company will go higher and higher. And let me show you that this movement to the upside is nothing else but just a random spike on its major price action. Because if you zoom out, let me switch to, let's say, hourly time frame, you can see nothing but a movement to the downside, and this asset and even this 60% movement to the upside is nothing else but a tiny blip on its price action. And you will not find any people who invested in this company just 2 weeks ago whose position is in green right now. That is why I still stand on my position that you have to be very cautious with any long position, with any positions basically with this asset. So, and let's continue with the recent news. On their official press release section you can find several of them. First of all is MULN acquires battery pack production assets from Brea Power. It was published, this news was published on September 11th. And 3 days after that, they published MULN announces new stocks for the 2023 strikingly different EV/US tool. And I have to say that this might be the catalyst, the recent catalyst for Mullen Automotive, because let me show you this news in details. They added some new locations for their strikingly different tour, but in general, their vehicles are just smoke and mirrors, and they don't have Mullen 5 RS. And David Michery promised that this vehicle should be on this strikingly different tour in autumn 2023, but they don't have this vehicle. Instead of this, let me show you that they have several pictures, and let me show you that these pictures are from this tour itself, and let me show you quite interesting details. As you can see, they redo all the interior details and they installed a new steering wheel, but let me show you this. If you compare this steering wheel with the BMW steering wheel, you can see that it is exactly the same. And guys, show me any other auto manufacturer who installed in their prototype steering wheel from another company vehicle. You will not find any. And this is another evidence that it is a smoke and mirror. On top of that, if you take a look right here, you can see that it is quite a well-made prototype. And it is, I have to say that it is a quite beautiful car. But let me show you this. We are on the website of some design company. It is thunderdesign.com. And you can see that this company made MULN 5. And as you can see, it is their work, and they made several prototypes for MULN. And you can see that MULN didn't do any of them, and they cannot produce these vehicles. On top of that, another fact that they cannot produce it, and that this is only a prototype, is that they don't allow people to drive these vehicles by themselves. And a lot of people said that these prototypes doesn't have proper interior panels, and during the test drive it was extremely noisy inside this car. So, definitely it is a prototype, and you can find all the details regarding this company in their LinkedIn profile, and this company is based in California. But on the MULN official website, you will not find any mentions regarding this partnership. On top of that, let me show you that a lot of YouTubers are shilling this stock, and Cal from Financial Journey told in his most recent video that MULN is about to receive some kind of grant from the US government, and Chacha, another shiller from Twitter, also said that MULN in the list of the companies that potentially should receive the DOE investment. And let me show you this. We are on Reddit related to MULN, and this post was made by Posthoc Ergo, and he wrote, "The Maltards are going nuts about government money, because MULN appears on the map and spreadsheet at energy.gov. Once again, MULN bulls seem to be struggling with reading comprehension. It is a list of private sector companies that have announced investment in clean energy. It is not a list of companies that have gotten or will get federal dollars." And here's the screenshot of their official website, and you can read this. This web resource provides an interactive map on how the Inflation Reduction Act and bipartisan infrastructure law are leading to announcements of historic levels of private sector investments in the United States, bringing manufacturing back to America after decades of offshoring, and creating good, plain, clean energy jobs, and so on and so forth. On top of that, Kendall added to this statement this: "So much is being made about nothing. The methodology page explains it even more clearly. MULN is on their list because they have issued PR indicating they are planning to invest funds in their Tunica and Monrovia facilities. It is not an indication that they have or will receive any federal funding. The data for this map are gathered from public announcements, directly from the company, from governmental sources, from news outlets, or from other reputable sources. Dollar investment amounts and employment totals are only included if they are reported in the public announcements. Many facilities, therefore, lack investment and employment estimates." So this means this catalyst that you can find on Chacha's official Twitter account or on Cal's videos is nothing else but another smoke and mirrors. And guys, why didn't these people show you this information that, let me show you. MULN cannot sell any vehicles, and they stated it in their own SEC filings. And this is the official document, and you can find it right here. MULN shall not sell any vehicles to any person or entity that is not an authorized MULN dealer. On top of that, why no one is telling you about the remuneration of David Mishry that he received from September 2019 till present day. And right here you can see that he received more than $155 million alone. And this due diligence was made by a Smithy accountant, and she made a very good due diligence on top of this one. So let me show you another information from her DD. Recent so-called sales of their 22 vehicles, and right here you can see that in their official statement they said the cost of sales is $248.669 thousand. This means they have a gross margin of $59.331 thousand. But in general, you can find that the real cost of goods is around $600,000 plus MULN additional costs. And this means it is a booked report, and you shouldn't rely on this as a bullish catalyst. On top of that, board of directors of MULN Automotive still have 52 million shares on hand, and these shares are not subject to adjustment for any decrease or increase in the number of shares. And this means right after the second reverse stock split, they still have 52 million shares, and it is almost 1/3 of their share float right now. On top of that, the board of directors prepared their exit plan, and as you can see, about 1 month ago, board of directors voted to award themselves each $5 million for a change in control. So if someone will fire them from the board of directors of MULN Automotive, they will receive $5 million each. And this means this company is still extremely bad choice if you want to add your money, if you want to invest your money in it. But in general, definitely it might have some spikes in its price. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I have to say that this spike in its price for about 60% is nothing else but a small blip on their bigger picture. As you can see, if you zoom out, let's say on daily time frame, it is nothing else but the consistent movement to the downside. And that is why I don't suggest you to enter any position with Mullen. And do not rely on any people on YouTube who is trying to shield this stock and who's telling you that this is a very good investment and that is a very good choice. Do not believe them. Do not believe even to my videos. Do your own due diligence. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys until next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.